The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
As you can see, we've already started here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here? It's Muriel! He's delivered all right! An extraordinary start! Breakthrough in next to no time! Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
He's had a shot! In for the follow-up, and he's poked it home! And with the match still in its infancy, they are easing away. Llorente duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch. Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Room for a shot. Alexis Sanchez! He's got away with one there. Luis Muriel. Luis Muriel. And a shot! They are rampant! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Looks like a good ball through. Vecino. Matip. Tries a through ball. Llorente decides to play it back. It's anyone's ball. Oh, they could break here. Eder looking to penetrate opposition lines. Stefan Savic looks to slip it through. It's Llorente! Goal! Oh, flags up, so that won't count.
Yeah, the assistant called it correctly. There's some disagreement, as usual, but they've got it right.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Valero. Jean Miranda. And it's Eder. Defence has got rid of that. João Cancelo. Tries to get it forward quickly. Inter Milan couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Fires from distance. Perisic. Eder could move up a gear here. Goes wide. Now the pass. Luis Muriel shakes to shoot. He scores! Over the hills and far away. No catching them now.
Yeah, Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Steered out wide. The shot's on! Back of the net! And they are disappearing out of sight!
Listen, when you're on an invitation to improve your goal difference, why ease off?
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of the goal. What a display, what a player.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Jean Miranda. Perisic. And it's Adair. Gets wrestled off the ball. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, that flew by. It was breathless stuff. It's been one-way traffic here after the first 45 minutes. A relentless barrage that looks set to continue.
Well, every time they've gone through the gears, Peter, they've looked like scoring. So provided they can stay well clear of the handbrake, they ought to be completely out of sight fairly soon.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Well, try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. Llorente passes it through. Inui. Great leap! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Battles to win it back. Sanchez with the ball through. Llorente! It's there! This is as ruthless as it gets.
Well, I think we've gone past humiliation now. This could be doing some real psychological damage.
4 in the game. He is the man.
It's exactly the start to this second half they would have hoped for. They can build on that morale boost and confidence and finish the contest by really taking the game to the opposition now.
Now a chance to break. It's Llorente! Oh, taken with style! A contest no more. It is nothing short of utter humiliation.
Well, I wasn't expecting them to go this big, Peter, but they have been superb.
How many more does he want? Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Played back in. Looks like a good ball through. Offside, I think? Yes, it is.
Look, I know our vantage point is very different, but he looked on.
Brozovic. And it's Llorente. And it's been taken straight back. Tries a through ball. Llorente. Goes for goal! And he steered it beyond the post.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Perisic. Adair. He's left his man. Now the pass. Going through. Adair! Sticks it away!
That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble-footed, showed great balance and a really cool head to finish. And that kind of dribbling is really smart.
Inter Milan look as though they're about to make a change. Inter Milan grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Massive leap! And that has faded wide.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
D'Ambrosio. Perisic. And it's Adair. Llorente. Perisic. Adair. Felipe. Luis Muriel tried to play it through.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Now it's Llorente. Perisic. It's a loose ball. Luis Muriel hits one! He's put it wide. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Shoots! Oh, terrific save. Luis Muriel, already with 2 goals under his belt. Jean Miranda. And the referee brings it to a close. A demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. But what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions, and it paid off. For me, they were